Why do I always get a giant zit on filming day?
Laugh out loud, love a lot, and shop for what makes you happy.
Hey guys, Mandy here with Laugh, Love, Shop, and today is my empties day. It is time for the good, the bad, the gone, and the repurchased. So I think it's actually been a couple of months since I've done this. I don't think I did it last month, so there's quite a bit in here. First up, I have this nail polish remover. It's by Onyx Professional, and this one was the lavender one. I actually prefer the coconut one because I like the smell of it. Don't sniff your nail polish. But they didn't have that this last time that I went, so I actually just bought the 100% acetone one, but really the coconut one's my favorite. Next, I have this Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration body wash with coconut milk and something else that I can't pronounce. And I wish that Shea Moisture would just come up with shorter names because I love this brand. It's cruelty-free and family-owned and operated and fairly traded and sustainably produced, so it's a really good company to buy from. I just wish that their names were a little shorter. I've also got this Tom's deodorant, the Naturally Dry. It's their antiperspirant, and it is the powder scent. I tried the lavender scent, and it is too much. I think I'm not a fan of lavender, guys. Also in here is this Shea Moisture African Black Soap Problem Skin Facial Wash and Scrub. I didn't really like it very much. I feel like it's not scrubby enough to make it a scrub, but it doesn't sud enough to make it like a regular face soap. So it wasn't my favorite, but I do have one that's my favorite that I plan on repurchasing in the future, and it's their anti-aging one. It smells so good. Next up are a shampoo and conditioner. I have gotten these before. I have already repurchased. This is by Briogeo. They're both by Briogeo. The first is the shampoo, and it is their green tea clarifying shampoo, and then the conditioner is their Blossom and Bloom volumizing conditioner. So together, that's a really great team for me. Up next, I have this Pacifica micellar water. It's their cactus water, micellar water, and I liked it, but I feel like it doesn't work as well as some others I've tried. So if you know of any micellar waters that are cruelty-free, please leave them in the comments down below because I'm looking for one. Next is this Flower Beauty Sparkling Garden perfume, and I did really like it, but I wasn't very consistent in wearing it, and now it's old and it just smells like old perfume. So that's a shame because I did like it. All right, let's switch it up to some nail polishes. The first is this Pretty Woman nail polish, and the shade, it doesn't say what the shade is on the bottle. It has a number 29 on it. I don't know if that's the shade or not, but it's this pink shade and it's got a gold sort of reflection to it. And I just felt like on my nails, it didn't look right. Maybe it's because my skin tone leans cooler or something. I'm not sure, but it just wasn't working for me. So I'm going to give that to a sister or a friend or something. Another one that I'm going to give is this Wet n Wild Mega Last Nail Salon Color. This is in the shade Hot Candy. And in the bottle, it looks like a dark pink or a light red, sort of a berry color, but on the nails, it's actually pretty bright, which is not my favorite. So that's gonna go. And then the other nail thing, it's not really nail polish, but it's by Nailtiques. It's their Formula 2. And this is a nail strengthener. It helps your nails to grow really fast. And my nails have the hardest time growing out, but I actually have to trim them when I use this stuff. Now, I went back on Amazon and tried to find this one, but they didn't have it, so I got their Formula 2 Plus this time, which I'll show you what the bottle looks like. It's this pink bottle. It goes from pink to sort of frosted instead of the blue to frosted. And it's actually a smaller bottle, and it came in like a pack of 2 smaller bottles, and I actually kind of prefer that because this one, by the time I got down to the bottom, it was getting really gloopy and kind of hard to paint on. So I actually prefer the smaller bottles. All right, let's talk about skincare. I got this skincare. I don't think it was in one of my sample boxes. I think someone gave me this one. It's by Mad Skincare, and it's their Delicate Skin Cleansing Gel, and I liked it, but it was nothing like, oh, I need to definitely seek that out and purchase it. Next was this. This was from one of my sample boxes. This Feel Pure Anywhere Balm in Rose. I don't know why it's called Rose. It's not tinted. It doesn't smell like roses. It's kind of minty, actually. So I don't know why it's called that. But I did actually work my way through it. And I was using this on my lips and anywhere that I was getting kind of dry. My skin had gotten kind of dry during the month of August, I think it was. So I did use that up. Next is this Coola Dawn Patrol Classic Primer. It's a makeup primer. Has SPF of 30 in it. And I did use it up. I did like it. I don't know that it's any better than any other kind of silicone-y type primers. I know e.l.f. has one for $6, so you can't really get much cheaper than that. So it was good. I liked it, but did it actually protect my skin from the sun? I don't really know because it rained all summer. Up next, I have this Aero Energize Universal Skin Tint, and I didn't like this very much. I didn't really feel like it did a whole lot for moisturizing, and I didn't feel like it did a whole lot for coverage. So it wasn't really worth it to me. But again, it came in one of my sample boxes. Another product by that same brand was this Aero Revive Cooling Cheek Tint. And I did try it, but I didn't really like it very much. I'm not very well practiced with cream, or in this case, gel cheek color. Blush, that's the word I'm looking for. Blush. But on top of that, this was really bright. Even when I used just a little bit of it and tried to blend it out right away, it was just really bright. Not really worth it to me because I have a ton of regular blushes. And, you know, it takes a really long time to get through even one regular powder brush. So, meh. A couple of powders that I have in here. This is by Wet n Wild. And it's their Coverall Pressed Powder. And it's in light medium. And I did use it up. There is like a little bit around the edges, but I can't really get my big powder brush into there. So I liked that. I would definitely repurchase that. Another powder that I have, I think I had gotten this one by accident, this shade, because this is in the shade Light Tan, which is too dark for me even on my most tan days. But it's the Milani face powder, and I actually really do love this face powder. I have used this in my shade before, and I really liked it. One more thing, and then 4 different foundations. So this is the Essence Lash Princess. It is my favorite mascara. Is it miracle working? No, I haven't found one that is miracle working, but this is the best formula I have found, and it's only $4. Needless to say, I've definitely repurchased this, and I'm actually almost through that repurchase. So I'm gonna need to buy another one. Okay, y'all, 4 different foundation type products. This first one is by Physicians Formula. It's their Super CC Cream, and this is really old for one thing. It just really needs to go. I have not used it up. But also it kind of smells like paint. Yeah, it kind of smells like paint, which is not something you really want to be putting on your face. So that one was a no for me. These next 2 are the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. This is in the shade 00. And then this other one is the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I used to love both of these, but ever since I had my 3rd baby last year, I don't know if it was ever since I had her or ever since I turned 30, because they kind of happened around the same time. But the texture of my skin has changed, and I don't really like these drier, high coverage foundations anymore. They're just not for me. And finally, I have this Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Liquid Makeup, and it's in the shade Almond Beige. And I love how this one feels on my skin. It feels like it's good for my skin, and it's hydrating. It just feels really, really good. However, it doesn't have very good staying power, and it's not very high coverage. So that's a little disappointing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up to let YouTube know that you enjoy beauty videos, and I will talk to you next time. Bye! New videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. In the meantime, check these out and follow me across social media.